comboed on in the air, or do you want to get comboed on the ground? What would you prefer today?
Getting into game 1, though, we are on the battlefield. So I think this is gonna be. This is fine for me. This really comes down to, can Luigi just work his way in without having to deal with projectiles? You can see the hustle coming out just right out the gate from SMB. He knows what he's getting into.
Yeah. Oh. Wow. Oh boy. What a setup. Oh, again! The Holy Cross into the axe, and he cannot find a way in to save himself.
I really like the angle and creativity that Mr. Worldwide has been showing with this character. Definitely one of the better Belmont players I've ever seen playing this character in this game.
Oh boy, bye-bye. A forward throw, enough to take it, only 36% on Mr. Worldwide, Pitbull himself.
Yeah, apparently he's been able to take breaks from. I'm not even gonna like go into the bit of Mr. Worldwide. I'm sure he's heard that 1,000 times, but he's definitely doing a great job of just keeping this Luigi at bay. His traps are solid, his spacing's immaculate. This just looks like hell for Luigi to try to navigate.
I am not going to stop the Mr. Worldwide bit until I'm 100% sure it's not Pitbull. I need proof.
Could be. We just don't know.
I'll let you do that bit on your own, and I'm getting set.
Alright, thanks. Man, but he had just been putting on a clinic on exactly what to do to keep Luigi away from you. It has been impressive. Oh, that is gonna hurt. You do not want to send that plunger out the wrong way with an angry Belmont right in front of you. Right, just rolls through the fire, trying to get back to the stage. Side B, able to recover, grabs the ledge, but with the Holy Cross returning, gets caught, and now he's back in the same situation, but on the other side of the stage.
Yeah, if SMB has a secondary, I think we're gonna see it game 2.
Yeah.
Unless something dramatic happens in the rest of this game, this just looks really rough.
Yeah.
Trying to get through this ball with Luigi. He just doesn't have the aerial drift. He doesn't have the mobility.
No.
And he just can't start the ledge time and time again.
Well, and now when you're down by this much, like, and Mr. Worldwide just doesn't have to really challenge himself or put himself in any, uncomfortable situations. It's only going to get worse when he goes to now play his game.
His ledge trapping has been working. Mr. Worldwide is still mixing up those options to keep SMB guessing. That's what sometimes he's throwing the holy water down right away. Sometimes he's throwing the platform. Sometimes he's throwing out the cross. He's definitely very creative with his ledge trapping. He has a lot of mix-ups that are making it really hard for SMB to figure out how to get through this wall.
Yeah, he's used everything, like from all the projectiles, but even he's taken advantage of finding himself to get away in and really utilizing his grab as well.
Definitely super impressive, Mr. Worldwide.
What are you gonna do?
SMB, unfortunately, he's been looking really good in a lot of the sets he's playing on screen, but this is just a tough matchup. But he does get the true Shoryuken combo. Not quite going to kill on Battlefield and Simon. He could really needed that stop.
Yeah, if he would have finished that out, we would have said, hey, there's a chance, but
he is still bringing this back. Like,
yeah,
maybe that
he
was
is.
The confidence boost he needed.
Only 64% on stock number 3 for him as he finishes off Mr. Worldwide's second stock, and this is exactly what needed to happen. And now you're starting to sweat if you are Mr. Worldwide.
It's just like the lead's just gone. It's just completely gone now.
Literally, he is now losing. It's insane.
Wow. Oh, he's dead. He's dead. He is dead.
Yep.
Yeah,
remember when you said you expect a character switch unless something dramatic happened? That was dramatic.
That was about as dramatic as it gets in terms of comebacks. Like, SMB was down hard that whole game.
Wow.
And that's why you can't, you can't overextend, you can't get too lazy with your offense and your defense there, because then all of a sudden SMB gets that opening, and before you know it, you've lost game 1.
Right, and Mr. Worldwide is probably sitting there taking a deep breath thinking, what the heck did I just let happen? So
he was looking so good up until like that last minute and a half of the game, and then he let SMB get comfortable, he let him get to his grab conversions, and obviously Simon having a big dirt box, it's probably hard to get out of them, but it really spelled his doom when he overextended and tried to challenge Luigi up on that top platform.
Yep.
He definitely could have like sharked him with up airs. He could have thrown axes on him, but he was getting nervous and he overextended.
Clearly, both are feeling confident at this stage for one reason or the other, and both honestly should after last match. So we are back at it here, Battlefield for game number 2.
You're gonna see, I think, Mr. Worldwide just get back to basics. He knows that he was just getting overzealous at the second half of that game. But if you're SMB, I think you might have started to figure out the pattern in Mr. Worldwide's wall, so you may be able to make him crack a little sooner in this game 1, game 2.
Right, I think that's exactly going to be what the plan is, but not the way to start it out. 99% to Mr. Worldwide's none. SMB yet to draw any blood.
Yeah, this has been a complete rerun of the start of game 1, which definitely isn't where you want to be as SMB, but definitely you're going to be a little more confident while you're down like you are. Because just like that, you get that first grab. And that's one thing SMB's been very good about, is just making the most of his openings. Whether that be like to continue the advantage state or just to keep Mr. Worldwide hitting at the ledge. So even though he's still down by quite a bit, this is definitely where you want to be if you are SMB. Well, that up B killing at 140 on stage.
Yep. And again, only 45% there. It's like, it doesn't seem, maybe it's just me, but it does not seem like he should be in it as much as he is. I felt like that way last game too. It's like you look down and then you look up for a second. You're like, oh, he got a stock. And oh, wait, he's pretty much in this thing.
Oh, that's going to be it, though.
Yep.
Getting stuffed out. You see him try to tether to the ledge, but that just little squeaky toy fireball stopping him in his tracks. And all of a sudden, he's... Oh, that up B saved his life right there. That could have been the set decider if that hadn't worked out. So instead of being, 1 stock to 2, we are at even, and Luigi on the ledge is just bad news for SMB. Oh no, this could be trouble. Does have his jump.
So barely missing the Holy Cross, but getting caught with the aerial, the whip, and those crosses. Now you got to maneuver through them. Able to get up through the fire, rolls through it, tries to get a combo, but gets caught in an up B himself, barely missing the axe. Gets thrown off stage, and again is playing dodgeball here.
And why dodge it when you can just use your head to ram into the axe apparently and negate the move?
Yep.
So that's what Luigi does. But this game looking a lot closer than the last game, which I guess maybe that's better for Mr. Worldwide. I don't know. But either way, this could go. If Luigi, if SMB can never mind, if he can find his way back on stage. Story, but apparently he's just trying to go for the misfire kill off the invincibility, but not getting it.
Caught in the fire. Pulling back away.
You definitely see SMB utilize the Belmont aerials a lot more than you see most Belmont players. He definitely has his projectile craft. He's so precise with how he spaces aerials and tilts as well.
Yep. Again, I think we were starting to see SMB just get a little bit more comfortable with some of the flowchart that Mr. Worldwide has. We're starting to see him utilize and some of the patience and starting to see that whip hit shield quite a bit more. But it's just tough for him to get in and get a punish with just how perfectly spaced Mr. Worldwide is making that zone wall.
Fortunately, that grab into down B not going to take it just yet. That's you need that skill. But just like that, that's a little bit of questionable DI on that from Mr. Worldwide. But just like that, this might be it. Not quite. That probably wouldn't have killed regardless, but he does have rage. However, this is definitely SMB's game to lose. This could see out the game. This could see out the set for him.
Yep.
But
went for that. Had a regrab for a second, but
taking it.
We are going to game numero tres.
Just a reminder, this can go to game 5.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is this best of 5?
This one's a best of 5 because it's top 4.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're at that point of the night. This is nuts. I can't believe how well this Belmont is performing.
I mean, it is Wi-Fi, but obviously, from what I've seen, Mr. Worldwide is just a good player, regardless if it's online or offline. His mix-ups are great. His spacing's immaculate. I think I'd be curious to see what his region is if he has success offline, but I would be surprised if he isn't. I'd like to know where he's from, if anyone knows where he's from.
let's Florida, right? Get it? Because Pitbull. I did the bit. I did the bit.
He actually is apparently from Fort Myers.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Jamie Vasquez. Apparently that's his name.
We are 100% sure it's not.
I don't know. I'm still not convinced.
I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, now I'm starting to wonder.
He's gonna bring the bit back.
Yeah. Get into game 3.
Here, down till keeps him off the ledge for a second.
I think he's dead.
Okay, my bad. Gets him with. I'm gonna take the heads off for just a second.
So going to Smash Roll for game number 3 here. I have to pick from SMB because he's getting a smaller stage while he still has that platform to work under if he needs it. But I feel like this matchup really just doesn't matter what stage it's on because it's just gonna be ledge trapping no matter where you go. But at least this gives Simon less room to run away and get that projectile wall up. But you're still just stuck on the ledge over and over if you're Luigi.
Yep. And he has done a really good job. I don't know if we've really seen too many of these, too many of those axes or holy crosses catch him while he's been off stage in disadvantage. He's had a lot of trouble while he's been on stage, but you got to give him credit for being able to maneuver and knowing the mechanics of the game to be able to get around them or knowing what is going to cancel them as you're trying to recover.
This feels like one really long game. Like, a lot of the plays are very similar, but I think it's just kind of how this matchup goes. Is they both have like a very set game plan that kind of just have to do in order to win it one way or another. But this is the most I've seen SMB in center stage, I think, all set. And gets the edge guard there on the border, the karate chop.
Mr. Worldwide just like, I'm not going to push any buttons. That's it.
SMB still down by a little bit, but he has been on stage a lot more this game. He's been able to get his feet planted under him. But let's see if he can capitalize on that. Does get the grab, doesn't quite get the combo, misses the last falling up air.
What's he gonna do with this? Oh, nothing. Both players in the attack chase were moved, just had their attack pointed in the wrong direction for just a second. Get him when you're with the forward tilt. Again, do what he can to make it as difficult as he can to get back on the stage. Chucks the fire off. Tries to get with the Holy Cross, nothing doing. Gets back to the ledge for a grab.
So, once again, Mr. Worldwide, that's the one thing about this stage, though, is zoners just love to sit under that middle platform. You hold center stage, they can't get hacked from the top. It's just really hard to break those once they get in that position. And SMB definitely having a hard time dealing with that. Hit by the Holy Cross there, but gets the misfire this time to get away from that ledge trap. You really needed that.
Yep, it's always a risky, it's always terrifying when you go high there, but worked out for him there.
Yeah, I think there, because he realized that he is far enough away that even if it did get misfire, that he'd be okay. But what's not okay is getting hit by that F tilt. Gonna die at a very high percent, but dying nonetheless. Mr. Worldwide, will he steal it out? Will he take that 2-1 advantage, or will SMB make a comeback?
He's really done a good job of just using every tool he can to really read some of the aggressiveness of SMB, whether it be the Holy Cross that has caught some of those forward beats, or even catching him with the fire, predicting some roll-ins.
Yeah, and you'll see him wait a lot too on his combos, so you can get like a better follow-up, which is interesting. But what you don't need to wait on is if you get down throw to up B with Luigi. He needed that stock, but this is still a very big deficit for SMB. And Mr. Worldwide just looking like he's having none of it, but just like that. Nope. I really thought that was going to be a big damage for SMB, but not quite working out for him.
Oh. Scary spot to be if you're Mr. Worldwide.
dead. Yep,
Yep.
he is dead. Wow. I would hate to main Belmont just because stuff like that where you've been dominating the whole game and then
And then just get pooped
just
out.
die at 40.
Yeah, I know.
Good stuff from SMB though, sealing the deal, taking that stock despite being down a lot. I have a feeling this is going to be a game 5 set. Like, it's not like these are bad games, but it just, like I said, it just feels like one big game.
Yeah.
A lot of the time. It really just comes down to, does SMB get off the ledge?
Fun fact on that, I've been kind of watching the clock on how long this recording's been. Each game's been about 5 minutes. It's been about the same time. I would like to know if it's exact or not, but it's been really close. It's been that 4:30, 5 minutes.
So, probably just going to be running it back here. Oh, actually, Mr. Worldwide running it back. I believe this is SMB's counter pick.
Yep.
But, like I say, I don't think the stage affects this matchup too much, except for maybe something like a Lilat or a Yoshi story, but they're probably both avoiding that or they're banned. It's just, no matter what, the game's going to be won and lost on does SMB get off the ledge. And
Is Lilat a stage we're using this season right now even? Kiwi? I don't know.
I don't think it is, to be honest. I don't remember. I'd have to look. I just run the stream.
I just...
good stage list if it isn't.
Papa's bought. He's bought in. He's playing next week. No Lilat.
I'll be half passed out / really sore from wisdom teeth being taken out. So
Oh, dude, you're getting on commentary with. No, it's less fun once you're sore. I was thinking, get your wisdom teeth out, and then.
I don't
10
think he's
minutes
planning on
later,
doing
get on
commentary next week. I think that was more what he was saying.
yeah.
I know.
Yeah. Like I'm getting that on Monday, so I'm gonna be still like not feeling too great by Thursday. But
Good I talk like this on commentary. My mouth hurts real bad.
okay. I would understand if nobody watched. If that's what I had heard.
This is
Tired.
This is what we signed up for.
This is what subs are paying for.
Yes, this is the quality content.
Speaking of quality content, we're actually seeing some on-stage battles here at those upbeats going back and forth. I love me some transitions into actually talking about the game again.
Yeah. Speaking of quality content.
Call me Mr. Transition.
Call you Mr. Worldwide.
But,
Bye-bye.
Mr. Worldwide is in the Mr. Blast Zone there. Still has a solid lead. But that solid lead can just evaporate right now.
Oh no. 58%.
Oh, just throw Mr. in front of literally everything.
Mr.
Dude, nice Mr. Forward air from Mr. Worldwide.
Mr. Forward to the Mr. Plunger. Catching him.
Get the Mr. Up B.
Missing with the Mr. Axe. The Mr. Holy Cross.
Mr. Holy Fire being thrown down. Unfortunately, Mr. SMB getting through that wall. Mr. SMB missing the Mr. Grab. Alright, we need to stop. We need to stop.
Please keep going. Please more. Please more.
I can do this all day.
What about Mr. Luigi and the 17th Mr. Misfire, honestly?
Yeah. Do we the Mr. Worldwide?
Surprised the Mr. Back air made it through the Mr. Zombie Tornado, but doesn't matter because Mr. MSMB is still off stage. Does get back onto the Mr. stage.
It's a really strange Mr. Up Smash he tried to go for there. It's really far away, but catching him with the Mr. Axe, I was mentioning earlier, he did a great job of being Mr. Get through those, but was Mr. hit by it that time.
Yeah, that's the first time I think I've seen Mr. X get a stock that way. So we've got a Mr. 2 stock deficit now, or 1 stock deficit. But we've seen Mr. SMB make these Mr. comebacks time and time again. So will we see a Mr. repeat?
Trying to get as much Mr. Equity as he can out of this one, catching him on, getting on Mr. Blackhead. I can't.
Yeah, this is like a staring contest for me. I can do this all day.
Mr. Please stop.
Okay.
Alright, fine.
You to stop us.
It's done. Kiwi says no.
Okay.
Mr. Kiwi says stop.
We're seeing a reversal of roles here. Like, SMB has been ledge trapping Mr. Worldwide hard here. He hasn't been able to find the stock, but getting a lot of damage, but that down B will take it, and this is not a comfortable lead if you're Mr. Worldwide.
No, that's real.
That forward smash killed him at 50, I think.
I absolutely clipped that, by the way, all the Mr.
Going to game, Mr. 5.
Oh. I hope I don't even know anymore.
Going to Mr. Game
I
number
mean,
5.
When you have the tag Mr. Worldwide, you're signing up for things like this, I think.
Yes, you're signing up for this. You're signing up for the pitbull jokes.
How much?
Especially if you're from Florida.
How much do you want to bet that his secondary is Mr. Game & Watch?
Wait, hold on. Quick question. So, was Mr. Worldwide the player that his power went out?
Yeah.
Yes.
So, instead of going to McDonald's, couldn't he have just gone to the Hotel Motel Holiday Inn?
Jesus, this is not real. Okay.
Oh my god.
10 minutes ago, pop out. I'm done with this bit.
I forgot
Right
that
now,
existed.
right now, he was so excited for that joke.
You brought this upon yourself. I said well, I'm not contributing, but then you gave the idea of calling everything Mr. And that's when the ideas start flowing. That's on you.
I love it.
You reap what you sow.
I'm not complaining at all. I'm not complaining about it, but I'm sure people are complaining about my commentary because I can't focus.
Oh, I've been
on
watching
anything.
chat. Nobody say anything, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Maybe
we're
you
going.
really want.
Or
But
he just shows up, just pitbull. Thanks.
But oh, that hit him all the way down there. Wow. I can see why. Actually, no. This is SMB's counter pick, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
You
Why
are
did he
correct.
pick this stage against Belmont? This gives the Belmont so much stage to control, and he can just drop that axe down there. He can cover the high and low recovery on the ledge. I guess maybe he wanted the platforms. That might have been it. He may have wanted the platforms above the ledge. So far, it's not paying off for him, though. It has a very sizable deficit really early on in the game.
Bold
wait a
choice,
minute,
Mr. Cotton.
And also, just like SMB just doesn't have the mobility to catch Mr. Worldwide all the way across the stage. So even if he does get back on stage, he still has to chase him down.
It's just really hard for SMB here too because he tries to get a grab and that whip, it just essentially beats it.
Yep. It's just there's just too much space for Mr. Worldwide to work with here. He is spacing around SMB so well, and when SMB just can't get a meaningful opening, and it's like that a forward smash on the side B.
Oh
That had to have
boy.
been right. That had to have been.
Oh yeah. That was either real bold or a misinput.
I think he probably wanted like a B reverse fireball there, but he's going for it again. Maybe he just really wants to misfire at this
He
point.
just really likes it.
I mean, you kind of have to get something, and just like that, that's
Just game number 5, Mr. 3 stock to finish it off.
what a strange ending to a really back and forth set. He just
Yeah.
bulldozed over him in that game 3.
And yeah, Mr.